Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Saber4, bringing you guys a bunch of matches today at once with the Weavile GX, Silvally GX. The weather is getting kind of good where I live. I won't be needing to have like the ceiling fan at full power. So you guys, I don't know if, I think some of the noise would be heard in the background when I had that on sometimes, like when it gets quiet and you turn the volume. But it should be good from now on, or it should be better. It's getting chillier and chillier. Well, not chillier, but the weather's getting good. So let's see. Focusing on the matches here. So I'm gonna open up with this Malamar V, and I got one of the type nulls down too. Got the quick ball, so we can search for probably a Sneasel. It makes the most sense. And I don't have any red and blue, but we have other supporters, I guess. Got the Darkness Energy. My opponent opened up with this Jirachi and grab the Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so this is a Pokemon that is pretty scary, but at the same time, if you can play around it, then it becomes almost useless. It can have a lot of HP if it has a lot of metal energies. The attack they give it is freaking broken. The fact that you can place so many damage counters if your opponent attacks you for free. But I mean, like I've said, because people, I think most of the competitive decks have ways to play around it, like with boss's orders and what have you. Eternatus can even run the Ariados that has the sort of bright look ability. Then, it's not so amazing, but I guess against lesser decks like mine, it could be trouble. But anyway, use the quick ball, discard the Marnie. I don't want to give him a hand since he just doesn't have much going on. One of the things this deck has against that is being inconsistent. So this is what I'm banking on. It's not like it can run, or I guess it can run a bunch of different draw cards and what have you, like draw consistency Pokemon. It's a tank deck at the end of the day. Okay, so we're gonna use Tack Call and get red and blue, and I suppose get Darkrai. Actually, that's one of my outs. If I put 6 energies on this guy, I can KO the Stunfisk without attacking it. And it's actually, if you don't attack it, its attack is very weak, doing 60 for 2. I'm not going to be in any danger if he does that. So yeah, that should be our plan. Um, I wouldn't be able to play red and blue anyway, so it worked out that I used Cynthia and Caitlyn to draw a few cards. It was a bit sad that we had to discard the one Eldegoss V, but I decided to hold on to the energy. Just attaching the energies, making sure you don't miss a beat. Maybe I wouldn't have drawn if I discarded it. So yeah. Okay, so far so good. Pretty slow. My opponent can get some searches with Jirachi, but still didn't get much. It's got those fossils down, which actually I'm not sure. There's a bunch of new, of the ugly, kind of bad design in my opinion fossils. Not all of them, but most of them. Um, and let's see, it's time for red and blue. We're gonna get a Weavile GX out. Double Darkness Energy. Come on. And I can actually go for a KO here. We got the Marnie for next turn, so it's all good. So far, so good. Get rid of this Jirachi so that you can't search anymore, and force him to promote one of the other 3 guys. So Brain Shake, weak, but should get the job done on Jirachi at the very least. And we get a prize. And definitely, no matter what, since I've got the Darkrai GX, I've already have 4 energies in play. We're going to go ahead and make sure we use that GX attack for this dude. And that's about it. And I just hope he puts more energies on it, just puts everything on that basket. Maybe he doesn't see other Pokemon. Plays the Galarian Zigzagoon, damage counter on my dude, but it'll never be enough. I mean, with just doing 60, like if I don't damage it, if I don't attack it, it can't really put pressure. So just 60 damage, and I guess this is just sort of a weakness. Now we top deck the boss's orders. I guess this is something I can do again, just use it to get another prize. So we could do it, or I can just go for a Marnie. I wonder. I think I'm gonna go for it, just because I think we need to draw, get a few more things. It was kind of tempting to use boss's orders, get another kill, and just sort of slowly get my setup. But I mean, I was rewarded by it. We got the other Weavile GX out. We got Silvally. I got what I need. Use another tag call and just draw some cards. Just one darkness energy. And let's see, cherish ball. I can't really get anything, so let's not get anything. Shadow connection. I'm gonna put one energy on you because we're gonna use drag off. Yeah, I can just go ahead and do that. So using the boss's orders, it seems a little bit of a waste. Now I'm gonna target down the Galarian Zigzagoon because if I target down the fossils, he can always sort of discard them with their own effect, and then he denies me the prize. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's like a 3-hit KO, I think. But anyway, he used Scoop Up Net and put the Zigzagoon in hand. And it's the act result. I guess it's when I attach energies from the hand, you get 20 damage counters, 2 damage counters, not 20. So yeah, that Pokemon is kind of good for a stage 1. Normally you'd see this ability on like a Ampharos stage 2. It usually had variations of that ability. And, Gengar from Crimson Invasion had it too. Fortunately, it didn't do anything. But I got what I needed. I got the 6th energy on. And now it's time for the GX attack. It's time to kill this threat. It's the only thing he has. So if I kill this dude, I think I'm going to be able to steamroll him since he's not playing anything else. So good. Good enough for now. So Dark Moon GX. Instant KO on this dude. I dodge the bad effect. And the best part is that he can't use trainer, so he definitely won't be able to do almost anything this turn. Now he goes GG and he surrendered. I guess he wasn't going to be able to do too much. I was down at 3 prizes. Was going to get another one on my turn. So that's game 1. Go to game 2. Let's see, I get to flip a coin and get tails with Absol. Mega Absol. It's kind of a shame what they did where they decided to discontinue like the Mega Form Pokemon. It wasn't the greatest thing. A lot of people really like the Mega Form. I like them too, but I really wanted just actual like standard evolutions, like how we got them in Gen 2 and Gen 4. But I guess it's the regional forms like the Galarian forms, the Alolan forms that sort of took that over, I guess. But anyway, looks like Matt Party this time. Already showed you guys a match, like a full match with Matt Party using this deck. I mean, we did pretty okay, like the Matt Party deck. If they get like a broken extreme start and they can do crazy damage from the beginning, like Night March, like start doing 180 damage immediately, then they're probably going to beat you. They'll get that early drop on you. We don't have max potions to use with Weavile GX, or a slow start. Can't really do much to negate it. But because it's standard, because they want to use that Poltegeist, sometimes they don't really set up that quick, in my opinion. I feel like if you're going to use this deck, it's actually probably in your interest to not even try and use Poltegeist. Like, I'm not too sure about that, but like just discard the dude because they get an extra guy to discard so they can do more damage, and then just focus on the bundle buy. But then again, now that I think about it, you can't use the Dene because there's no Dimension Valley in Standard. So I guess, I mean, they kind of have to use the Poltegeist. But anyway, he gets him out really quickly, or gets her out. Got the triple acceleration. She's going to target down the Darkrai. I guess it makes a little bit of sense. Target this guy down that can take a hit. If she softens him up, then she can kill him, and I don't really get to utilize him very well. and he's going to give out 3 prizes. But I mean, she only did 20 damage. Plus, she actually helped me. Now that I'm going to get the Weavile GX out, we can actually attack instantly. So discard, let's see, a Darkness and the Incense. That could have been handy actually, but because I have the other red and blue, I guess just keeping that and using that next turn on the Silvally seems to make sense. So let's see, we're going to have a lot of Darkness energies by next turn. Now, I'm actually going to go for the switch and just use this guy instead of Darkrai. I think it's better this way because she won't be able to get a KO on this dude on the next turn. And then we can use Darkrai later. So, yeah, just use the less risky Pokemon. But she surrendered just right away. That was too quick. I mean, too quick, I'd say. But it is what it is. So, get a little ticket. And now we're going on to Game 3. And the matches I've got for you guys today. So I get to flip the coin again. This time we get to go first. I'm going to choose to go second. It does make the deck even slower when you go second with Weavile Silvally. I mean, it's almost like you have to wait on your 4th turn to evolve. I think I did the math right. So you play, you go second, you can't evolve, your opponent plays again, then it's your next turn, then you can evolve. So it's like, yeah, your opponent gets 2 turns, and you get to evolve on your 4th turn. So it's slow, but especially because I don't have the Dana GX, and you can never like be too certain with the searches you have. Like even with all the quick balls and stuff, I never feel comfortable that I'm gonna see them. So the last thing you want is to play first, don't see any supporters, don't see any search cards, and then you get like a useless turn 1 anyway, and your opponent gets to attack too. So just going second is always the safer option for me with this deck. So quick ball, get the Sneasel. Let us get Cynthia and Caitlin. I'm going to use that right now. I think, do we have any other supporter? Yeah, I can't use red and blue. So gonna go ahead and use these chicks. So discard one of these dudes and get the Magnolia back, I suppose. Man, probably what I should have done is just discarded red and blue first so I can then grab it back with Cynthia. But anyway, I mean, it's good to have the Magnolia in hand too. So, attach Darkness Energy and pass my turn. Now, my opponent, she's playing some weird stuff. Like, when she opened up with that, not Eldegoss, but Gossifleur. Yeah, Gossifleur is the name. I thought maybe this is some sort of like Chandelure deck. But then you see the Darkrai, you see the Magnemite, and you're thinking, I mean, what the hell is this? Is it going to be some sort of a Magneton energy acceleration? Like Electrode style deck? But then after I saw what she searched, I instantly realized what it does. I'm like, oh yeah, Magneton, it gets supporters. It's not like it gets energies and stuff. And it is basically this idea. Yeah, she's gonna search these not Battle Frontier. I wish it was Battle Frontier. The Battle Chateau, the Chatelines. I don't know how to say that word, but the Battle Chateau chicks, like the boss chicks in that place. They're still around. They're actually not fairly new, but I think they came out in like Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, one of those sets. And I guess this is her plan. I just instantly power up this Darkrai, and with the GX attack, not only did she kill my guy, but we don't get to use supporters too. So very, very major disadvantage here. I get the Silvally GX out, so we get that at the very least. I still can't draw a card with it. And, she did essentially get one free turn with that attack. I couldn't do anything. One KO, it's going to be two KOs now. So she's not doing too bad using that combo. Of course, there's no way I would have seen it coming. Um, but it's all up to what we can do next turn. I've got the red and blue, so maybe we can finally retaliate. She put all those energies over to that guy. So it's not looking good, but I mean, I did get a prize too. It's not like she's the only one that got prizes. So she's going to use Misty now to search probably those supporters again. So Lieutenant Surge and the rest of the shit. Alright. And hit the Sneasel, hit the Silvally. So I'm not looking really good here, but we got to do something here. So let's get out the damn Weavile GX. I think I'm actually gonna discard the Eternatus. It's useless, I think, in this matchup. And get the double Darkness Energies. Okay. So now that he did use that GX attack, I think there's no way she can like get a one-hit KO on Weavile anyway. She can probably kill the Silvally if she decides to pull it. I'm pretty sure she did get like boss's orders in hand. So let's see. Draw a card, Judge Whistle, and we got the Incense too. And Shadow Connection. Gonna put that energy on you. I think it makes the most sense. And I think just go for Claw Slash. That's gonna be the right thing to do. We need to put pressure here. She can't move the Darkness Energies around. There's no Weavile on her field. So this deck is sort of all about this one sort of objective, one trick pony. Just went for that super fast GX attack, and then hopefully by the time she did it, your opponent can't respond. That's the plan, I guess. He's like, she locks me out of doing much, and then she can just beat me down while I can't do shit. Since it didn't work out, though, we can retaliate, and her plan sort of backfired. She does target now the Silvally. I mean, she was almost going to win, to be honest. I mean, if I didn't have lots of GX Pokemon, this Darkrai wouldn't be very effective at all. But, I mean, now you are going to get your ass kicked, and then I don't know who's going to attack. So promote the Darkrai. I do feel a bit wary now that it's hurt, but I think it's still not enough for it to die. We're going to use the Capture Energy. Let me get something to get another Malamar, because if I get Malamar VMAX out, she won't be able to do shit. Indeed. I would really like to see a Marnie here, but there's no guarantee I will be able to do so. So let's just use Skyla and get the tag call. Should I get the tag call? I can get no. Let's get Marnie. I did want to use it this turn. I thought maybe you getting the tag call and getting like Mallow and Lana. That'd be nice. But you know what? We're gonna get the KO on this dude, and then I can just use Marnie on the next turn. I think no matter what, she can't really accelerate energies on that Greninja and win. I don't think she has all of those supporters again in hand to grab a bunch of darkness energies on that guy. I mean, if she does, I lose. But if she doesn't, then I'm pretty sure I can win. I'm gonna have the other darkness energy on the next turn, and then I can win. She can't use like the fucking Lieutenant Surge since she is on the lead in prizes, but it could get a bit dangerous. So if she leaves that guy active, I'm obviously going to kill him, and then I win. And anything else she puts is actually not good, like the Dedenne, I also sort of win. She goes for boss's orders. Okay, trying to get my dude stuck, but quite nerve-wracking. Let me put a darkness energy on you, and she surrendered anyway. So I maybe she shouldn't have done that. There was no guarantee I was going to see like a switch with the Marnie. But it is what it is. So these were the matches, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Leave a like. Share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys on the next video. What's up?